you guys, it's me SpongeBob number one fan 2003 here, and as you can see I'm here with this super duper adorable Thomas and Friends book, and this is the Engine Adventures Percy book, and I actually just got this book as a birthday gift this year, and this is honestly such an adorable book, and I really love it. Okay, so as you can see on the front cover of this book, there is an adorable little picture of Percy, and he is going across some like watery tracks, and there is Annie and Clarabelle full of passengers, and there is obviously Percy's driver right there. Oh gosh, there you go. And there's a lot of rain right there too. There's a lot of rain falling down on Percy and his passengers. And then there is a little picture of Thomas right here, because obviously this is part of the Engine Adventures series, so like there's a picture of Thomas just like that on every single book. And there's a little silhouette of Thomas with Annie and Clarabelle here, just right above, like right underneath Percy's name. Sorry, just underneath Percy's name. And here's the spine. I love the fact that there are like little stars there. That's really cute. And this book was made by Far Shore. I think that's what that says. Yeah, I think that's what that says. And then the back of the book has Percy's name written up here, and like a little bit of a description right here as well. And Hit Entertainment logo, and this book was actually from the UK. You can see like a little pound sign there. It was £4.99, I think, pence, that's what it's called. So, yeah, obviously this is a British book, so it has like a British pound symbol there. And also, Annie and Clarabelle are called carriages instead of coaches, like what we Americans are familiar with. And, Sir Topham Hatt is called the Fat Controller in this book. So, yeah, and there's Far Shore again right there, too. So, very interesting. I actually have a SpongeBob book that I got from the UK called What Were You Shrinking? So, yeah. We actually got this off of Amazon for a really good price. My mom did for my birthday. And, it surprisingly was shipped and sold by, the American Amazon, so that's, a very interesting fact. British book, bought on an American site. Anyway, let's have a quick look at this little book's pages. Alright, so right there is Percy's name again. There's a little cute photo of Percy there, based on the Railway series by the Reverend W. Audrey or Reverend Wilbert Audrey. Illustrations by Robin Davies and creative design. And, here is this beautiful picture of all of the engines doing their jobs. And this book was released in 2016, as you can see right there. First published in Great Britain, 2016, by Far Shore. Wow, okay. And there is Thomas right here. He's basically telling us that this story is about his best friend Percy. And okay, the reason why that I got so much Percy the Small Engine merch for my birthday is because Percy's my favorite character. And Thomas, so yeah, I mean I love Percy. I mean, he's so cute. Don't hate me, okay. Anyway, so basically the beginning of the book introduces us to a young green saddle tank engine named Percy, who loves to play tricks on his friends, or on the bigger engines. So one day he tells Gordon, the big express engine, that he has some beautiful clean coaches for him to pull, his express train, but in reality Percy has a train of dirty coal trucks for Gordon to pull, and Gordon is very mad at Percy. And then a bit more later, Percy decides to play a trick on James by telling him that the Fat Controller is coming with a special train just for you! And, James stays in the sheds all day waiting for Sir Topham Hatt or the Fat Controller to arrive, but he never comes, and everyone else has to do James's work. As you can see, there's a duck, and he looks very, very upset. And so does that guy right there. I think that might be a driver, probably James's driver. And then, and after Sir Topham Hatt or the Fat Controller finds out about Percy's little tricks, the little engine is in very big trouble. And the Fat Controller yells at Percy, telling him to not waste time playing silly tricks because useful engines don't waste time playing tricks. And Percy feels really bad about this. Aw, poor baby. although, although, like, it's really cute though, in my opinion, how, like, cheeky Percy used to be. And then, the next day, Percy has to pick up some children from the beach, and there's a big storm coming. As you can see, there's some thunder in the sky, and there's a lot of rain coming out as well. And the teacher hurries the children to get into the coaches or the carriages, and Percy's obviously very cold and wishes that he was back in his nice warm shed, but he knows that he promised to get the children home as safe as possible. So, yeah, after the children get into Annie and Clarabelle, Percy is on his way. But unfortunately, there's a lot of water all over the tracks, and Percy immediately finds himself, like, wheel deep in water. And unfortunately, the water ends up splashing Percy's fire, and he can't keep going because his fire is almost out. It's almost completely out. So Percy's driver and firemen decide that they shouldn't waste any time and decide to get some floorboards to burn up for Percy's fire. That way Percy's fire can be burning brightly again so Percy can carry on with this job. So fortunately they get Percy's fire started again, and Harold drops off a parcel. Yes, parcel, not a package. It's a parcel. That's what they call them in the UK. So yeah, so Harold drops a parcel on Percy. Man, that's a tongue tie. Parcel Percy. Okay. So anyway, Harold drops a parcel on Percy, and apparently it's full of hot chocolate and sandwiches for the children. And also Percy's crew, for the passengers and crew. And then Percy thanks Harold and continues to go through the watery tracks. And even though Percy is losing steam, he pulls through, and he ends up delivering the children home safe, and Sir Topham Hatt or the Fat Controller, is very happy with Percy. So, yeah, and Percy looks really proud. I'm really happy with Percy here. And, or I'm happy for Percy, I should really say. And then, after the other engines hear about what Percy did, after Percy's brave story, Gordon and James realize that they are no longer upset with Percy, and say that he's very brave for a little engine. And right here, it also says that now that Percy knew how to be a really useful engine, he soon forgot all about playing tricks. So Percy is no longer a cheeky little engine. Aw, good for you, Percy, good for you. And there is a really fun little bonus at the end of the book. Right here, it's this really cool photo where you can learn about Percy's, like, body parts, Oh, not body parts, but you can learn about Percy here. Like, this part teaches you about him. So, like, there's his coal bunker, his cab door, his whistle, boiler, or saddle tank, his dome, his funnel, brake pipe hose, which is this little thing right there, his buffer, which is that black thing, his cylinder, which is this, connecting rod, his footplate, his coupling hook, and that's really cool. I love the fact that this kind of looks like a blueprint. I think that's really cool. See? And Percy actually has a fun little challenge for you to do, and you can look back at all of the pages and try to find all these things right here. So that's really fun. We could probably do that later, actually. And then, right here is the exact same picture of all of the engines. And to finish it off, here is this photo, like this advertisement for all of the Thomas Engine Adventure books. We have Percy. Heck, I'm actually thinking about getting Harold because there's the story of, Percy and Harold in that part. And as you know, I love Percy, so I feel like I have to. Oh, fudge. I feel like I have to get this book. This one right here looks really cool. I would like to get that because it has basically Percy and Harold, so yeah. So yeah, I've watched a lot of videos of like this one person reading these books, and I thought it seemed really neat. And when I found this book on Amazon a couple weeks back, I was really excited about it because I didn't even know that they were selling this book in the first place, but like, in new condition, but they are, and it's still being sold on there now. So yeah, that's really cool. And that's pretty much it for this little Percy book. I genuinely really love this book. Um, Let me see. Maybe we could quickly do that little bonus activity that Percy has for us here. Let's see. So let's try to find a rainbow. Like a fun little bonus activity. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, so let me see. There's no rainbow here. I don't think there's a rainbow here. Or here. I think... Oh wait, I think it's after the storm. Oops. Not here. Look how cute Percy's face is! And, okay, so there's the beautiful rainbow. That's so pretty. I love rainbows. Okay, now, let's try to find a swan. So let's try to find this bird. Nope, not here. There she is. There's the beautiful swan. Okay. Now for the poster of James. I know where that is. I know where that is. Oops, not here. Come on. That's the page before that. Okay, here we go. There's the little poster of James. See that? Right there. Very cool. Alright, now the phone box. Alright, I can see the stormy sky, so let's take a look at the stormy sky pages. So, not here. That's not the right page. Oh yeah, definitely not here. Oh wait. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, no, I see it. Oh wait, no, that's not right. Sorry, jeez. Okay. Oh, don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. Okay. Oh, I see it. I see it. I see you. There's a little phone box there. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Man, Percy's face there looks really cute too. And now, okay, now the last thing is a signal. I think I know where that is. It's on this page. Right there, right by Gordon and James. Actually, right by James, really. And, okay, now we're all done with the bonus activity in this book. That was actually fun. And, that's pretty much it for this little Percy book. I actually really love this Engine Adventures Percy book. As you know, Percy's my favorite character, so that's a big plus. I really love the bright and pretty illustrations. I mean, Robin Davies and the creative people, whatever they're called, oh gosh, what are their names? Creative Design and Robin Davies, okay. I mean, look at how cute that picture of Percy is. I love that so much. That's too cute. And besides the pretty illustrations, I love the storyline behind this book because, as you know, Percy's a very cheeky young engine. but yet he was really brave when he crossed through that watery puddle in the on the tracks. And the fact that he finally got, like, he um like Gordon and James finally respected the little engine. And I don't know, I think that's really cute. And I love the fact that this book has like a bonus like thing here. Like, teaches you about Percy's parts there. And then Percy has a little challenge for you to do. I mean, I never knew that they included this type of thing here. Like, that is so neat, I think. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. So goodbye everybody, have a great day, and peace out.